darlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Hello to you. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you who are returning for another weekly, thank you again for coming back and for joining me for another weekly message. And for those who are my subscribers, I cannot thank you enough for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I am truly grateful for each and every one of you. If you would like a personal reading with me, all of that information is in the description box below. I wish you all a beautiful, transformational, empowering week. And I send you so much love and many, many blessings. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you? I hope you are doing fantastic. I hope you had a nice weekend. I wish you much love and many blessings for the week ahead. All right, Libra, if you've never been here before, what we're going to do is we're going to see what your overall theme is for this week, what you need to focus on and what you need to avoid for your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about, so you can attract the miracles that God has waiting for you. Stick around to the end so you can see what other guidance Spirit has for you with regards to these energies, what the new moon in Aquarius is bringing you, which occurs January 31st or February 1st, depending on where you live. And then we're going to check in on your love energies, all right? Okay, Libra, let's see what your overall theme is for this week. Thank you. Okay. We've got the Take a Step Back card. I just heard, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Okay? It's time to do some reflection before taking some action on doing something. I know, so what I'm getting already for some of you, Libras, last week I was channeling that some of you might have been ill or something like that, recovering from an illness or something. Somebody here got the thing, the CV thing. That's what they wanted me to say, because somebody here is recovering from that virus here. So if that's resonating with you, Libra, maybe you want to jump back into going back to work or doing your light work or doing something here. There's something about they want you to still take it easy. Something about you're not ready yet. There's some other things that you need to complete here. That's for somebody specific. You may be excited to get back into the swing of things, but it's kind of like you need like another week or another couple weeks of recovery, of what I just heard. I don't know. Think about this first before you act, especially if you're recovering from an illness, Libra. Yeah, there's something about you have to continue with your recovery. Because if you rush into it too soon or you move too soon, you could have like another setback or something like that, something along those lines. Especially if you're like a healer, energy worker, or light worker here is what I'm picking up on. This is a very strange message for those of you who fall into this. There's something about some energies that are going to be caused by the new moon Aquarius and the Pluto return in the US. I don't know why astrology is coming into this. Certain things are going to be changing drastically. And because you are a light worker, energy healer, or whatever your role is, whatever your mission is, the energies are going to be very heavy. And and I know last week you were here to do something, right? I forgot what the title was, but the world needs you now more than ever, something like that. But especially if you're recovering from something here, Libra, the energies are going to be so heavy that they want you to be at your like 100%, like not even 99.9. They want you at 100 or even like 150 if that's possible. because with the work that you're going to be doing, and especially if you're doing this type of healing work, energy work, you're going to have to be at more than tip-top shape, because it's going to take a toll on you. So if you're not fully recovered here, Libra, this is for those of you who've recovering from something, from an illness, they want you to take like another week or 2 weeks of resting up. You may have, like, I heard, tested negative or something like that for something, and you're on the up and up, but there's something here where now your energies really have to get back. Maybe physically you're feeling better, but maybe energetically there's still some work that needs to be done. So Spirit is calling for you to really take those extra weeks or week to fully get up there, because your vibration needs to be back at the highest frequency. Okay, or it has to be elevated. So that's for some people specific here who are energy workers, healers, tarot readers, light workers, whatever this is. Okay. Continue to ask your angels to give you that strength and to guide you to make the right decisions, so that, you know, you are not jumping the gun on something, and you're making sure that you have the best experience the best experience possible, and that there's going to be a more positive outcome for you here with whatever this is. So make sure you don't try to rush or force anything. And if you're getting signs and signals to, again, not pass go, do not collect $200, make sure you pay attention to that. Others of you, if this does not have to do with an illness of some sort, maybe you're trying to communicate with somebody. Maybe you're trying to come back at somebody for something. Maybe somebody said something to you and you want to retaliate, is what I heard. Something along those lines. There's something here that you really want to do, and you feel like it's the right thing. Or maybe somebody's given you misinformation, or they've given you poor advice about taking charge on something, but you're getting signs and synchronicities and your intuition is telling you something else. Trust your intuition. Be careful with what other people are telling you, okay? I'm hearing now is not the right time to do this, because the planets are in alignment for this yet. There's something about the situation is not ripe yet for whatever this is, okay? You'll be giving the signs and signals as when to take action on something. Pay attention to that. Don't jump the gun, okay? There's a big decision. It's kind of like judgment card that either you need to make or somebody around you needs to make. Wait. Just wait. It's not going to pass you by, whatever this is. The Spirit is really telling you to take precaution with this. Do not jump the gun. I heard it again. Just trust, okay? Just trust in it. There's divine timing at play here, like Temperance card and Wheel of Fortune and Three of Wands, all those timing cards. Seven of Pentacles. If you're worried about somebody, worried about a relationship, again, don't make the move. And don't force something with this, okay? Respect others' privacy, respect others' time, respect others' space. All right? Continue to focus on your self-care, your self-awareness. Just don't jump the gun. Don't force things to happen. Okay? Be at peace. Some of you, yeah, you've already been given signs about this. So, in your gut's telling you, like, don't make the move yet, Libra. So the bottom of the deck is harmony and resolution. Okay, like maybe you're wanting to communicate with somebody to resolve a conflict. Okay, like I was channeling, something was going on here. Like something about retaliation or something along those lines. Again, remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this, but be honest with yourself. Dishonesty is not going to get anybody anywhere. All right, so maybe somebody needs to retaliate or somebody wants to say something to somebody, but be careful. Again, don't jump the gun because something's going to backfire here. any conflicts that you may be having with. It could even be where you're itching to get back to work after recovery from your job, or you're itching to get back into whatever it is your calling is. But, you know, again, you still have to kind of maintain that peace, still go through your recovery period. And because what I'm hearing is that with the harmony stuff of this card, that you're not there yet. Okay. Whatever concerns you have, just give it to God. Again, God knows what's going on. Just let it happen in God's will instead of your will. All right. Maintain your inner peace, especially if you want to come back at somebody and say something because they said something to you, or you've been in conflict with somebody, and this has been a period of where I'm hearing retaliation again, and you just want to speak your piece. I'm seeing like Five of Swords, where you kind of want to go get back at somebody. And remember, this is for some of you, not all of you, but Spirit is telling you that's not going to bring about a positive outcome. If you think it is, it's not. That's what I just heard. All right? They really want you to stand down. Here, Libra. I heard it again. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You got to stay pat. You got to take a step back. You got to stand down from this. Because what you think is going to happen, or what you're hoping will happen with whatever this conflict is, it's not going to turn out well for you. Really reevaluate the situation, okay? Four of Swords here. Hangman, perhaps. Hermit, perhaps. It's a time of introspection and contemplation. Probably even Ace of Cups. Like, watch your emotions here, is what I heard with regards to this conflict, okay? If anything, again, give the situation to God. Let the angels and God intervene in this. If you're seeking justice, if you're seeking vengeance, it's not going to go the way that you think it is, Libra. Leave it to God. God knows what's going on in your life, Libra. God understands. God sees everything. Let him handle it. Because what happens is you continue to force things. If you retaliate, if you try to do it on your own, you're going to reap what you sow. I'm not sure anybody would want that to come back to them, right? There's something with karma here. Visualize a positive outcome for everyone. Fairness being granted to everyone. Justice being granted to everyone. God's going to take care of this. Just trust. God will bring peace to the situation. If this is a recovery here, God's going to bring more peace to this. All right? Don't be, I see Five of Wands here. Don't be so conflicted. You know that, and I think I'm hearing, my guys are telling me you already know deep down inside, Libra, that you shouldn't be taking that next step. This is not the right time. You got to take a step back. Yeah, this is not the right time to do this. Whatever it is that you're thinking. All right? Okay. Let's see what you need to focus on. What does Gemini need to focus on at this time? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What does Libra need to focus on? All right. Two of Wands. Yeah. You're at a crossroads here. You've been trying to decide on something like, okay, do I take this step or do I not? That's why they were saying you need to take a step back. There's something here about make a plan first before you act, Libra. Visualize what you want the outcome to be. And visualize a positive one. Don't put any negativity into it. No negative energy should be going into this plan, into this vision. There's something here, yeah, you really need to really evaluate your plans. Really look at what is important here. Especially for what's for your highest good. Okay? You have everything you need. You got the world in your hands, right? But wait for the green light is what I just heard. You're excited. There's this restlessness within you, Libra, like you're ready to go. Okay? You've got your cloak on, you've got your globe, you've got the Ace of Wands, and maybe you're packing your bags to go somewhere. I don't know. Maybe somebody's getting ready to travel or to move. Okay? You have this restlessness. It's like, I'm ready to go. There's this thing waiting for me on the horizon. I just want to go. But there's something here that you have to reevaluate your plans or just make a plan towards that. There's something about tweaking your plans is what I just heard. Yeah, there's you want to start walking on this path or embarking on this new opportunity. But again, they're saying now is not the right time to do this because you have to reevaluate your plans or you have to make a plan before you jump the gun. Or not jump the gun. You have to make a plan before you continue your path. Really think things through. Think about what it is that you need to put into this plan that is going to be for your highest good. Okay. Make sure that you are making the right decision with whatever it is you are about to do. Whatever that choice is you're about to make. Make sure it's the right thing for your highest good. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It doesn't have to be. This is more about listening to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you one thing, but like, you know, there's this excitement, this restlessness, but your mind is telling you something else. You got to have a head-heart balance here. Remember with that, you're thinking about like, I got to take action on this. I got to do this. And just like, nope. Let's wait here. Let me be in tune with my emotions. Is what I am trying to decide on in alignment with how I'm feeling type of thing. Maybe you want to walk away from something. You want to get away from something because that Two of Wands is stepping out of your comfort zone. Well, that's a good thing. It could easily be about like leaving home, leaving some place. Maybe you're trying to get away from a water sign, a masculine energy. Okay. But they're saying that, again, just take a step back. You're going to have to put in a lot of self-love into the situation, bring love into the situation, look at it from a place of love, have some compassion here. More so for yourself or nurturing yourself. Make sure you don't let your emotions run high. Maybe there's something with drama. Because the King of Cups could talk about drama too. All right, there's drama surrounding you. Okay, Libra, don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in that. It's not going to be for your highest good. It's going to make it worse. Put love into this. Come from a place of love. Especially if you're dealing with somebody in particular, a person or in a relationship. And maybe this person, you could feel they have a lot of love for you, but they don't express it. That's what this guy does. And you might be a little bit frustrated with it. You cannot force anyone to love you. You cannot force anyone to reveal how they feel inside. There's no force here. I don't think anyone else, let alone you, Libra, would like it if somebody tried to force something upon you or force something out of you, right? Maybe that's for somebody here. Think about this. You can't force things to happen, no matter what it is. We have the Wheel of Fortune after this. Divine timing. See, I said the Wheel of Fortune. In divine timing. If you're dealing with somebody who's like not expressing their emotions, they're overcoming some sort of pain and suffering here. Like their heart was broken. And if it was a Pisces are the ones who take the longest to heal from a battered, broken heart. So if you're dealing with somebody like that, or just somebody who just has a hard time expressing their feelings, in due time, they will do that. Okay? Some of you may feel like you want to walk away from this person because, oh my gosh, they can't express their feelings. There's the King of Cups goes through some childhood trauma with regards to the feelings, the emotions, especially if they're a Pisces. And I'm not saying that your person has to be a Pisces. I'm just saying somebody here is dealing with a Pisces, and that's the case that's going on. But for people who have a hard time expressing how they feel, especially if it's a masculine energy here, especially if it's a male. I mean, think about the social conditioning where they haven't been taught to express their emotions, especially with love and their true feelings, right? They're taught to suppress them. If you're dealing with somebody like that, Libra, you cannot do anything about it. You just have to send them unconditional love and healing. All right? This person has to do a lot of healing here with regards to allowing themselves to open their heart so they can be the Queen of Cups and not be afraid of expressing their emotions, and that they are okay with how they feel and how they love, and they're not afraid of that feminine energy of unconditional love and compassion and expressing that feminine side of themselves when it comes to emotions. All right? So give this time. It will happen in divine timing. Again, with karmic cycles, you can't control destiny. Well, you can't control what is fated. You can't control what's happening in your life, right? We are the driver of our destiny. We can control how we respond to things and instead of reacting to things, but we can't force the wheel to turn. That's God's doing, okay? Knight of Swords, you gotta slow down. This is the Crusader of healing. You gotta focus on, laser focused on your healing. You again, you have to stand down. There's the impulsiveness here, trying to rush things into things. Maybe you want to try to save the day, save somebody. Maybe somebody is undergoing some like heavy stuff here. Okay, it could be a lot of drama, like I said, and you want to come in and save the day. Libra, no, let God save the day. Pray about this. Okay? Don't rush this. You can't force it. You can't rush. You can't rush your healing. You can't force you to feel better. Just like visualize you being better. You can't You can't try to rush in to save somebody, especially if they're going through some heartbreak or dealing with emotions or whatever this is. You can't be impulsive or reckless too. Because if you blaze into this, it's going to backfire. The outcome won't be what you think it's going to be. And if you want to try, especially if you're dealing with a complex, like conflict, something about retaliation or something, and you want to come in and just like, oh, I'm charging ahead and I'm just going to do this impulsively, recklessly, again, that it's not going to work out in your favor. It's not. Let's see what you need to avoid. What does Libra need to avoid for this week? Spirit guides and angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Swords. Okay. Maybe you're trying to get the truth out of someone. Maybe that's why you're trying to force them. Again, this is general. It's a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But you gotta be honest with yourself. Maybe you're trying to force somebody to communicate with you, communicate their feelings with you. We can't do that. Give them their space. This person's still dealing with some serious healing here. Okay? We should not be forcing anybody to heal. I definitely would not force. I would not want anybody to force me to say something or express something, or force me to speed up my healing, or force me to whatever this is. Okay? Give them their space. You want justice, you want clarity, you want truth. It will come to you in due time. Especially if you're dealing with a person who keeps things in, they have to deal with that on their own. They still need to go through some serious healing, okay? You focus on you, your well-being, your mission, whatever this is. You have to reevaluate this again. Whatever conflict you might be in here, Libra, and you want to just say something may have gotten wrong. Again, somebody's not expressing something to you, and you're like, can you just please stop holding it in and just tell me the truth? No. Think about what you're doing here. That's why it says take a step back, rethink this. You really have to think this through. Because here's the thing. Let's say you communicate with someone, or you say something to them and you force them and you say these things, it could come out like very harsh words, okay? There could be hostilities here. And then that person, they're not ready. Oh, they're really going to like go off on you, and it's not going to be pretty. Because they're still dealing with hurt. And if you continue to just poke at them, especially if you're communicating with somebody over and over and over again, and they tell you to leave you alone, or they ghost you, and it's like, well, why are you ghosting me, and all this other stuff, or like, why are you not communicating? And then they blow up in your face. To be honest with you, Libra, you brought that upon yourself. Because that person was trying, you didn't allow that person to have their space. You didn't allow that person to deal with whatever it is they were dealing with. There's a reason why they didn't communicate with you. If this is about communication. People are going through battles we know nothing about. So if they don't say anything to you, there's always a reason for that. Let it be. You don't know what's going on in their life, do you? So we got to give him that space. And it's you reap what you sow. You keep going after it. You say, if you are saying these lower vibrational things to somebody, or trying to get them, hey, you know what, I don't appreciate this, or whatever it is, or you're trying to get somebody to confess to something, or to express something, and then they just come at you, it's like, well, that was what was going to happen, because that person is not ready. Let them deal with their stuff, okay? Really think before you speak. Redirect whatever energies you were feeling with either retaliation or just this wanting to do something. Redirect that to something of a creative nature or something like that. Or maybe you were blocked on social media or something like that. There was some sort of exchange of words. Either you blocked them, they blocked you. Sometimes people don't want to be bothered. And if you were the one who was blocked, just let it go. Just let it go. Give it to God. Give it to God. Like, honestly, guys, and I've never really had, I'm 41 and a half years old, and I've never really experienced this, like, ghosting, blocking thing. I mean, my divine counterpart was ghosting me, but I knew intuitively he was dealing with a lot already. I already knew I had to give him his space, because not doing that was going to make it worse. People have to have time to heal. They have to deal with their own stuff. The sun is at the bottom of the deck. Ego is getting in the way, perhaps. I have to go back to the healing. For those of you who are recovering from an illness, again, reevaluating your plans to do something. Okay? Maybe you have cloud of judgment. Or like I said, somebody's telling you something on the outside about something, yet it's conflicting with what your heart is telling you. Okay? Be careful with that. God is the one who's going to give you the truth, is essentially, all right? Because this is the hand of God. And yeah, like I talked about, those of you who are recovering, maybe you're looking up information on how to speed up the process of healing from the illness that you have. That's an interesting message, but that's what I heard. And maybe you're getting misinformation. Oh, like take this and do that, and this will speed up recovery, or you do that, or you're reading up on something, again, from some social media or internet, whatever this is, and it's not really the truth. Your gut is telling you something else. Be careful for those of you who are seeking, information outside of yourselves with whatever this is, with regards to your healing, or with regards to what the truth of something is. I'm seeing Page of Swords. Somebody's doing research, or you're spying on somebody to try to get the truth about something. I don't know. I don't know why it's coming up. But don't let ego get in the way, okay? You have to continue in your healing for those of you who are ill or who are still recovering, or you're feeling better, but there's still like some recovery process left here. Some of you are feeling a little bit over optimistic about something. Okay. A little bit over optimistic. That's why, again, we have to take a step back. It's not the time yet. Yeah. Others of you, this is about trying to get the truth about something. You want clarity. kind of like you want the sun to come out, or you want to be more you want more sunny days, something along those lines. But apparently, again, it talks about divine timing here. All right, you have this huge energy rush to do something, or you're trying to rush something. Again, don't rush into whatever this is. Some of you just really need to look at something through the eyes of a child. Have more fun in your life. Be more playful. Take time to rest and play. Laugh a little bit more. Really focus on your happiness here. Not people pleasing, not the happiness of others. Focus on your happiness. What brings you joy? What brings you bliss? Find more laughter and excitement in your own life. Do things that bring you this sun energy. All right, it's the best card in the deck. It's the happiest card in the deck. Some of you don't feel so happy here. It's like there's a hostile environment here, but you know, you can raise your vibration. You can overcome that. It's your choice. I mean, I always get a lot of messages with these cards. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. Let's see why the Two of Wands is here. Why is the Two of Wands here? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Please clarify the Two of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Oh. See, what did I say? The Page of Wands. Oh my gosh, the Page of Swords. See, I knew this guy's going to show up. Hold back on communicating something and speaking very harshly here. It's blunt communication. Be careful with that. Six of Cups. Reconciliation instead of retaliation. This could also be about healing. Tender, loving care, kindness, forgiveness. Maybe somebody needs to forgive somebody before you speak your piece. Maybe this has to do with children. Maybe there's some worry about some children. Schooling? Education? Okay, this is different. Somebody wants to make plans to move to better their child's education? Okay, this is an interesting message. This is coming out of nowhere. Okay. Information. You're getting misinformation about something about this. Or something with recovery for your child. Or getting something for your child. Or protecting your child from something. This is turning out to be very different. Again, make a plan. Do your research. That's what I heard. Especially if there's something about recovery and healing. And maybe you got sick and now your kid's sick. And you're looking up all these things and how to help heal your child or something like that. But again, looking up stuff on social media. That's what I said. Be careful what you're getting on social media or on the internet. What does your gut tell you? What is God telling you? God's pretty much telling you to take a step back. Okay. Reevaluate this. Others of you. Maybe you're trying to force reconciliation, or you're trying to rush it. This is also a reunion card here. Maybe you're the one who's going to extend the olive branch or something like that, make amends with somebody. But, or maybe you've already done that and they haven't said anything or they haven't replied. Don't go back after them just asking for them to communicate again. Okay? Because they're still dealing with stuff. Give them their space. God is calling for you to give them their space. Because what I'm hearing is that if you do this, they're going to come back and be very blunt, and that they're going to communicate to you in a way that's going to be a little harsh. You're going to get challenging information or challenging call or text message or something like that. Just leave it be with whatever this is. Oh, the page was down here. Introspection. Hermit, right? Maybe stay isolated from people, things. Stay at home, I heard. Healing, right? Resting, rejuvenation, renewal. Have hope, have faith. Oops. Six of Cups is there. Ace of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. It's no wonder I said the Page of Wands, because he shows up. That's funny. That tends to happen. High Priestess, the Page of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Again. See, somebody is dealing with the Pisces, because here's Pisces energy for sure. Okay? You think somebody's keeping secrets. You think somebody's withholding information from you, withholding the truth. Somebody's being immature. All right. Maybe it's because this person always communicated with you and there was always sex involved in it. And you're wondering why they've communicated like this every time. And, you know, you're like, can you just please tell me what's going on? Why do you keep communicating with me, but then you say one thing and then it's the other, and then you ghost and then you disappear and all this stuff, okay? There's still Page energy here. And again, with the Two of Cups, children here. And you're thinking, like, you know they're hiding something because you are very psychic. You can intuitively feel it, Libra. But it's like, if you continue to try to communicate with them and try to get them to say something, again, it's not, you cannot force anybody to do that, nor can you force anybody to heal. You can't get anyone to speed up the healing or anything, or to get them to just communicate with you like, hey, man, you know what? Could you just tell me what's going on? Divine timing. Give them their space. I cannot stress that enough. My guides and my angels are like, just let it be. Trust your intuition. If your intuition is telling you not to do something, don't do it, Libra. Okay? And again, there's something with children here. You need to reevaluate this situation. Go within. You're already getting the answers from God, the downloads, the insights, all of that stuff. You're already getting it from God. Trust what God is telling you, not the outside world. Okay? Sure, there is some stuff out there in social media, the outside world, but if it's not mainstream, you're going to find the truth there, in case you're wondering about that. Okay? Don't be so hasty. Be patient. Okay? High Priestess is a very powerful patient, is a very powerful person, but she's also powerfully patient, if that makes any sense. Okay? You got to change directions here. You got to seek a new path. I was talking about redirecting your energy. You have to redirect your energy to something more positive here. And if you're losing confidence in something, don't lose confidence here. And again, if somebody's communicating to you in a very childish-like manner, they're still dealing with stuff, okay? They're still dealing with stuff. It's a lot of reevaluating some of you have to do. All right? But here's the thing. Like I said, your intuition is on point here. Libra, trust your intuition. There's some adjustments you need to make. And if you're planning on doing something, you got to reevaluate that plan. Your intuition is key here. We have the High Priestess and we saw the King of Cups too, right? And if you're dealing with a Pisces, just, again, give the Pisces, give that person that space. It doesn't have to be the Pisces. For some of you, it is a Pisces, but give that person their space. We have the Nine of Cups here. All right. I talked about you're not happy. You're not happy with something. You're not happy where you are. You're not happy with a relationship, with a situation. Give it to God, okay? Give it to God. You have this hollow feeling inside. You don't feel emotionally fulfilled. If you are dealing with somebody, especially if they can't express their emotions, you have a lot of love for them. You could feel they have love for you. And you want them to tell you, you want them to communicate all of that with you. You're seeking validation and happiness outside of yourself. You don't need anyone to communicate with you how they feel to know that they have feelings for you. Your intuition is more important than the 3D communication. If you're feeling hollow inside because somebody's not doing this, then that's on you, Libra, because you're allowing this person to take your joy, to take your happiness. You're giving away your power. We have the High Priestess here, right? This is a powerful, powerful person. You're giving your High Priestess power away to somebody just because you're seeking fulfillment from this individual. That's not how it works, Libra. And this also has to do with materialism, overindulgence, like maybe even spending too much, even though it's not Pentacles. Somebody's putting in too much money into something. Somebody's doing too much of something. There's a huge emotional imbalance here. Yeah, you're doing too much of something. Whatever that is, it's got to stop, Libra. Again, this is a collective reading. I pick up on a lot of stuff, and if I picked up on every little thing, we would be here for days. So let's see what guidance Spirit has for you. What guidance do we have for Libra? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you very much. What did I say? Make time to work, rest, and play. We were filled with laughter and we sang for joy. Book of Psalm, chapter 126, verse 2. If you feel drawn to look up this Bible verse, Spirit is highly recommending you do so because there's a bigger message for you here. I talked about this. See? See, Libra, bottom of the deck is blessings of innocence and purity. God blesses those whose hearts are pure, for they will see God. Book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 8. Okay, that's why there's a lot of child cards in here. Innocence, okay? The eight, my gosh. The bottom of the deck was the sun, right? Innocence and purity. There's the child right there. Look at things through the eyes of a child. They always want me to read from the book, so I will do that. Make time to work, rest, and play. Children are joyful beings who love to play as an expression of their happiness. What were your favorite ways to play as a child? You can still have fun now, even while meeting your responsibilities. When you follow God's lead, your work can become your play. Laughter and lightheartedness come naturally to children, and we all need to nurture our inner child. God wills that his children experience happiness in all ways. Perhaps you or someone you know is working too hard and needs to lighten up and do something carefree and fun to gain life balance. What brings your heart joy? What's a way for you to bring more fun into your daily schedule? Laughter can be infectious. Once you start laughing, it releases a natural happy flow in your body, which will help make you feel alive and feel full of the joys of spring. The Sun card, like I said, that's why there's all these page cards here. I talked about what makes you happy or brings you joy. Do you, Libra? Blessings and of innocence and purity. An open and loving heart is so beautiful. Walking in trust and living in truth is something we can learn from God. We all have it within us to return to our pure divine state of being from childhood. If we can reach this state as humans, then it will be impossible for us to harm another creature. Imagine a world in which everyone was open, honest, and loving. It really would feel like heaven on earth. If you're carrying guilt, please talk with God about your regrets and mistakes. He will forgive you and help you forgive yourself. That's why he sent his son Jesus to earth to make the ultimate sacrifice, lift our burdens, and set us on the path of forgiveness of one another. Sometimes we can become hardened by the challenges that come from modern day living. If we reconnect with God, our hearts will be softened and uplifted. See, I mentioned forgiveness. It's there. Gemini had a similar reading, and they got this card at the bottom of their deck too. So maybe there's something in the Gemini reading that there are other messages there that God wants you to hear. Okay. Let's see what other guidance, not guidance. Let's see what the new moon in Aquarius is bringing you. What is the new moon in Aquarius bringing our lovely Libras? Please, Spirit, guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you, Spirit. The full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. Oh, okay. First quarter moon in Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck. It's funny because Gemini got this as one of the cards that flew out. New moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine. I will read the first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Look, there it is. Whatever is going on in your life, you need to take care of the small stuff, and the big stuff will fall into place. Problems can arise now because of carelessness or a judgment lapse. Avoid telling everyone your opinion until you're sure you know exactly what's going on. Think about the baby steps you need to take on your way to your goal, and don't take too many risks. Believe in your own good luck and don't be arrogant about it. Think an important decision through very carefully before taking action. Your challenge when this card comes up is to dream, but be prepared to put in the hard work required to make your dreams real. Make peace between the part of you that needs everything to make sense and the part that wants to throw caution to the wind. All right, we have that. We're going to look at the full moon in Capricorn. All right, take a reality check. This card has two sides to it, literally and metaphorically. If you've been worrying about something, the good news is that you shouldn't waste another moment worrying, as this won't help. Some things only happen once, and that can be really good news. If you're wondering about how something you're keen on is going to turn out, this could be a sign that you hit a roadblock. If you want to change that, you're going to need to put in an extra effort with your manifesting work. Find a balance between facing your reality and be kind to yourself and others. If you're not happy with the message of this card, use the old trick of finding the best thought you can about your situation and go from there. Your manifestation affirmation is everything is always working out in my favor. Absolutely. All right, the new moon in Pisces, they want me to read, even though it's the bottom of the deck. Let's see. Attune to the divine, Libra. You have the opportunity to slip into the flow of life now. When that happens, you want what is happening, and what is happening is what you want. Your manifesting is working perfectly. Just make sure that you stay attuned to your higher self, and you'll be well on your way to feeling blissfully happy and in tune with your dreams. Meditation is the best way to connect with your higher self, so practice it if you know how, or try learning from an online instructional video. Above all else, be kind to yourself and others. That was talked about again. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to spirituality, contacting other realms, taking some time out, or dealing with fear. The more you can believe that all is well, the more all will be well for you. Okay, thank you, Spirit. It's no wonder this song came up in my feed on YouTube. Listen to the song by Kristen DeMarco. It's called It Is Well. That's going to help some of you. Okay, again, it's Kristen DeMarco. It is well. All right. Let's see what's going on with your love energies. What's going on with Libra's love situation? Spirit guides and angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you. Oh, we have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. There could be some third-party interference in your connection with somebody here, Libra. Or like I talked about with the Page of Wands, that could be flirtatious energy, right? Again, that's kind of like a childlike, having fun, being playful, and sometimes with the heightened sexual energy, right, that can tie into the flirting, hooking up type of energy. So, but what I'm also hearing is that if this person is doing this, Libra, there's some third-party interference, and there might be like drinking for somebody here. Maybe it's your person. I'm not sure if it's you, Libra, but this person's got like a drinking problem. Again, that's for a few of you, not for all of you. And maybe when they drink, they want to hook up with you and they start flirting with you, and there's this temptation, right? That could be third party interference where they message you and coming from a place that's very childish, and they're not honest, but they want to say something to you, and then all of a sudden they pull back. But that's because they've been drinking. When they realize that the truth is about to come out, they're like, oh crap, and then they start changing it around. Okay, that may be what's going on. That's what I'm picking up on. Bottom of the deck is the Hammer card. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. This person keeps doing the same thing. All right. They also want you to know not to sabotage this connection by doing the same thing to them, or, trying to force them to heal or force them to speak the truth, something along those lines. Okay. And stop interrogating them. Maybe one of you is questioning them a lot. Again, with trying to force to get something out of them. But again, there's third-party interference in this, and third-party does not have to mean another person. I did say an addiction to drinking, alcoholism could very well be third-party. Okay? And you know what they wanted me to say with that? Because they had me look underneath the Nine of Cups. Somebody may be dealing with a mental illness. Okay? They're really stressed out. They've got like an overactive mind, and they can't sleep at night. They're dealing with so much stuff in their life right now, Libra, that they're having a lot of issues. It's a lot of issues, a lot of hopelessness and despair. This is mental anguish. So I said again, some of them are having mental illness issues, and then there's also drinking on top of that. This person, they're going through a whole lot. They may be dealing with more than one third party type of thing. Okay. All right, Libra, if you would like a personal reading, check out the description box below for information on that. Any questions at all you might have, or you feel drawn to reach out to me, please shoot me an email. My email is in the description box as well. You can hop on over to capellawellness.com and contact me through there, or check out my website there. I also keep forgetting to mention, if you feel drawn to, I put donation links if you feel drawn to make a donation in support of my channel, whatever it is you feel like you want to donate for. My guys were saying, you know, for the equal give and take thing, to put my donation links in the description box. But again, it's not necessary. If you feel drawn to donate and to support this channel, to support my work, by all means, you are free to do that. All right, Libra, thank you so very much for watching this channel. For watching this channel, yes, for watching this channel, for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. And always, I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.